present colors at this time.
Color guard, attention. Right, face. Forward, march. Color guard, left, face.
The invocation will be given by Pastor Andy.
Let us pray. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we give you thanks for the blessings of this past year. Now we anticipate you'll continue to guide us and lead us, that you'll make our town strong and make us prosperous, that you'll make us also very giving towards those who are in need. Now we ask you to bless this new council, that you will strengthen each and every one of them, that they will fulfill the obligations that they have to make Runnemede continue to be a great town. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Andy. Now the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The national anthem will be sung by Allison Hasakalakwa.
There's a mic right there.
Yes.
Choice?
Yeah.
Yep. You're good.
Is there a switch on your mic?
They're on.
There you go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets had cleared the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Allison. Please retire the colors at this time.
Color guard, right, face. Forward, march.
At this time, please be seated. So at this point, I will ask for a roll call, please. Oh, no. Okay. Reorganization. At this time, I have to read the public notice of the meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act as given by the clerk in the following manner. One, it was posted on the bulletin board in the Borough Clerk's office on December 5th, 2019, and two, was emailed to the retrospect and carried post on December 5th, 2019. At this time, the clerk will read the certificate of the election. Bob first.
The Board of Canvassers in Camden County, the said board does determine an election held in said county on the 5th day of November in the year of our Lord 2019. Robert Farrell was duly elected to the office of Member of Council, Borough of Runnemede. Signed Donna M. Robinson Taylor and Joseph Ripper.
Can you make sure the microphone's on? At this time, I'd like to introduce the mayor of Gloucester City, Mr. Dan Spencer. He will do the swearing in. Mr. Farrell.
Thank you, Mayor. Raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible, and please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Bob Farrell,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United
that I will
States
support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United
in the
States
United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and will perform the duties of councilman
will perform the duties of councilman
for the Borough of Runnemede
for the Borough of Runnemede
faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God. Congratulations, Councilman.
Yeah, come on up. Sit down again. Second will read the other.
The Board of Canvassers of Camden County, the said board does determine that at an election held in said county on the 5th day of November in the year of our Lord 2019, Louis Rich Sapiro was duly elected to the office of a member of council in Borough of Runnemede, signed Donna M. Robinson Taylor and Joseph Ripper.
At this time, it's my honor to swear in. Joyce, I don't think the microphones are stepping loud. All right. My oath's a little bit different. It's 4 pages. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Louis Rich Farrell,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of New Jersey,
and the state of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments
in
established
the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of councilman
of the office of
in
councilman
the Borough of Runnemede,
in the Borough of Runnemede,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will not use my office
and that I will not use my office
to grant preferential treatment,
to grant preferential treatment,
nor to seek personal gain,
nor to seek personal gain,
favor,
favor,
or advantage
or advantage
not available
not available
to the general public.
to the general public.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. One line, right?
All better. Bob's going to do all that.
Look at it, look at it.
At this time, I call the meeting to order. And now we're going to ask for roll call.
Mayor Patterson.
Here.
Mrs. Basile. Here. Mrs. Kelly. Here. Mr. Lobenstein.
Here.
Mr. Ranieri.
Here.
Mr. Sapiro.
Here.
Mr. Farrell.
Okay, first order of business we have is nomination for president of council. Would someone like to make a nomination?
Yes, I'd like to nominate Pat Patsio for council president.
Very good. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Farrell. Any other nominations? If not, roll call, please.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Robinstein.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Mr. Sapiro.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
6 ayes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. It's going to look good on my resume.
Yes. Okay. At this time, I will address the audience and introduce some of the people in the audience this evening. Perfect timing. We have our newly installed, oh no, did you install it yet?
Next week.
Next week. So we're going to keep doing.
Something in the left.
So first, I want to welcome everyone here this evening. Obviously, I want to make sure I say thank you to the VFW who always supports this council and this borough. They show up to every event, and we really appreciate everything they do for us. And all of you for being here this evening to help us in our first meeting of the new year. But at this time, I do want to announce some people that are in the audience that we do have a special guest this evening, a son of Runnemede, who sat in this chair many years ago as the youth mayor, and has made his way up from freeholder now. I think it's an upward step to state assembly for the 3rd legislative district, 5th legislative district, Mr. Bill Miller.
Congratulations to Bob and to Richie. Congratulations. As the mayor mentioned, I once had the opportunity to serve as the youth mayor of this town. In fact, when I was the youth mayor, we were meeting in the old municipal building. And when I was the mayor, when I was the youth mayor, we cut the ribbon to open this building. And so I'm extremely grateful to have the opportunity next week, in 7 days, not that I'm counting, to be sworn into the General Assembly to serve the 5th Legislative District, which includes the Borough of Runnemede, which is where I grew up. And I have so many memories and such a fond childhood and experiences here in this town. And I know so many of the folks in the audience, and if I can, I would just say if there's anything that myself, Senator Nilsa Cruz Perez, and Assemblyman Bill Spearman can do for you, don't hesitate to reach out. Our offices will be in Audubon, Woodbury, and in Camden City. So with that, I'd just like to say, again, congratulations. I see Chris Farrell in the back, who I went to Triton High School with, the son of a councilman. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Happy New Year. So congratulations, Happy New Year, and don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And once again, congratulations to you. And of course, we have the mayor of Gloucester City, Mr. Dan Spencer. Thank you. He's been with me for many years.
Thank you very much, Mayor. It's always good to be in the Borough of Runnemede. I have so many friends here, and it's an honor to swear in my lifelong friend through string bands and in mummery for many, many years, Bob Farrell. Your town mayor and council are doing great things. I have a lot of friends. We work very close together. I work with Nick with the Camden County Mayor's Association. So your borough is in very good hands with the leadership that you have here. But we also stake claims to Assemblyman Melvin because his grandfather lived in Gloucester City. So we'll share him.
Okay.
We'll share him.
Nice try.
Thank you, Mayor. Happy New Year, everybody.
And this time, I just want to acknowledge some other people that are in the audience. Of course, we have representation from our police department, Chief of Police Paul Daly. Captain Bill Sampolsky. Captain Dan Murray. I'm honored to have Captain Ortiz. See that slide? See, you didn't know that there's a white shirt in the background of Patrolman Bill Ortiz. We also have our wonderful chairperson, or the chairperson, I'll say, from the planning board, Handy Kleehammer, who's done a tremendous job. How many years, Candy? 20 years you've been on the planning board?
Not enough.
I show my age now. Thank you.
Thank you, Candy.
And other members, we do have Mr. Alperly, who's our vice chairman of the planning board here. A special guest in the back, who's always in the back row, which I'm not surprised, our superintendent of our Runnemede School District, Mr. Mark Ivey. I know him, obviously, friends and family, but I do see another member of the school board here, Ms. Maria Panzarella is here.
Yeah.
I want to first say thank you to all of you, thank you to Pastor Andy again, and all the other Borough employees that are here this evening. As you know, I can continue to talk, but I have to keep the meeting moving forward. So at this point, I do want to give anyone from the audience at this point, if you'd like to come up and speak, this is a good opportunity to congratulate. If the family or any of the friends would like to come up, please come up to the microphone. Oh, wait a second. Rose is always first.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Very nice. Thank you. Maria, did you want to come up?
Maria Panzarella, 171 Pine Avenue, Runnemede, New Jersey.
Very good, Maria.
I just want to say congratulations, Bob and Richie, a forever friend, and my forever respectful group of elected officials. I thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? No? Thank you.
Good evening, Candy Fleehammer, 104 South Oakland Avenue, Runnemede, New Jersey. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone, prosperous and blessed one to everyone here. I want to congratulate both the captains. That was really a great thing we did this year, having two captains put together. Yeah, Dan left. Great Dan.
School board meetings.
School board meetings, I mean, that was a really wonderful thing we did for those fellows. I don't know how involved everyone here is on a day-to-day basis with what mayor and council and planning and zoning board are doing. But they've really put a lot of effort out this year, and they've really achieved an awful lot of stuff. And I'm sure Mr. Ranieri would be happy to expand upon it at some point in time. But we're actually involved in something called a Heart and Soul Grant. We're coming to visit Runnemede next week. Mr. Lee, he's heading up the Reimagine Runnemede, which is something that has just evolved over the past perhaps 18 months to 2 years. Dan White's very involved in it. A lot of people up here are very involved in it. Mrs. Kelly, Mr. Ranieri, Mrs. Passio, Mr. Mayor. I mean, everyone here is for one trying to get involved in the redevelopment of Runnemede. We're trying to recreate the Black Horse Pike District. We have gotten approved by the state to have a redevelopment zone, which is going to be a very positive thing for Runnemede. And Mr. Lee, and in again correlation with a vast, wonderful bunch of people. We have Reimagine Runnemede for just great group of people, and they're actually eligible for, and I'll defer to you, John. The grant is $100,000 that we're eligible for.
Yes. Yes, Ken, thank you. We are involved in a program. It started off with about 80 municipalities. They narrowed it down to 10, and we are one of the 10 finalists. And next week, we're going to be visited by the Heart and Soul program, and they're going to basically meet all of our leaders and our civic groups. And then a week or so later, make a decision. They're going to choose 5 out of the 10 municipalities, and each municipality will get approximately $100,000 grant to be used to help develop the civic organization and just move the town forward on an ongoing basis. So I think we have a good shot at it. I'm really excited about it. And Candy's right, we've got an exceptional amount. The first year, we've got a bunch of people that are coming out of the town and getting involved and making things happen. So it's really exciting, and we'll keep you informed as we go.
And it's really, thank you, John. And the really great part of it is that we had so many townspeople that frankly, I've been in this town in that chair for 20 plus years. I've never even met that came out for this at the Harry Williams building about a month and a half ago. We had a get-together for the heart and soul, and we had so many citizens just coming out and just really participating in something that we haven't ever had. I mean, I was the president of the Runnemede Athletic Association for 14 years, and it was hard to get people out. This group of people has really done a grassroots wonderful job in getting together, and mayor and council has been so supportive. They have written so many different things to support this. They have different things as far as, you see them, there's some murals up in town right now. Mayor and council has dedicated money to the arts program. They've dedicated money to all different things. And I know if you're not sitting here all the time, or if you're not necessarily, you know, in the grips of everything, you might not realize what these folks are doing on a day-to-day basis. But what they have done in the past year and a half to really promote, again, Reimagine Runnemede #1, the redevelopment of Runnemede #2 is bigger than what we've had in 20 years. I mean, this is something where if this works, you know, if we can put it all together and make it work, it's really going to be a good thing for the town. So I really encourage everyone who may or may not be involved in it right this second to maybe contact John Ranieri or contact Kenneth Lee and get involved in the Reimagine Runnemede, because it's your town. I mean, this is our town. We would love to be a walking town like Haddon Field. We would love to have food truck nights like Haddon Heights, but it doesn't happen with 6 people. It happens with, you know, 30 people, which we probably, John, how many did we have at that meeting at the Harry Williams that night?
Oh, geez.
90?
Well, yeah, one night we had 50 community leaders, and then the other night was about 90.
We had 90 people, right, Dan? We had 90 people there. Some were community leaders, some were just folks that heard word of mouth were having this meeting, and they all had a wonderful thing to offer. It was a wonderful meeting. We had things up on the side of the walls. You know, you can write down your idea about this, write down your idea of that, and that's exactly how John and his team got us to the finals of this Heart and Soul grant, is because we had such a wonderful turnout from our town. You know, so be a part of it. It's a good thing to be a part of. You know, we're trying, you know, it's a hard thing. You know, we have a blighting issue with the Black Horse Pike. Everybody knows it.
We're working on it, Ken.
You know, everybody knows it, so.
We're going to get it.
Yeah, we are. We're going to get it, but I mean, be a part of it. Be a part of something good, and these guys are all wonderful. There's nothing that planning and zoning has asked for that they have not accommodated us with, and they've supported, again, they supported the Reimagine Runnemede project. They're at the meetings. We went to Atlantic City. We were granted $1,000 for, you know, something. We all went to Atlantic City one day, and it was a competition of 5 towns. We won $1,000. It was only $1,000, but we were together. It was a really cool project, and it was something to build on. And talking about build on, these guys build on it, because now we're eligible for $100,000. They're coming this coming week. Ken is meeting with an artist tomorrow to do a temporary mural to welcome the Heart and Soul administrators that are coming to visit our town. So when has that ever been done? So that's all we're trying to get on board with these guys and help them any way that we can. And we really welcome all of your participation. And thank you for everything you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. I do want to apologize because obviously some people did show up a little late today, but we do have our previous mayor, Ms. Betteridge, here in the background. Is that correct? Would she stand up? Please, Jane. Yes, everyone. do have another planning board member, Mr. Dan White, was here. And, Mr. Lamont said hello to me, and I didn't even see him, he snuck in the back. And then another councilman from town, Mr. Bernard Moore. You guys gotta come early next time and give me your names at the beginning of the meeting.
I want to correct the record, I was here before the meeting started.
She was, I did see you. I did see you, Jim.
Okay. Is there anyone else like to speak? If not, okay, we got some business. Oh, is there someone? Oh, no person. Hand her the mic.
Give it a mic.
Your address.
She wanted to say congratulations.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Okay, all right. Seeing no one else, we're going to get some business done. We have first order of business we have is Resolution 20-01. It's the creating of the committees of council. And I'll just read them off just real quickly so everyone knows. Under personnel, we have the mayor, council director, department head, and committee member. Under court, we have the mayor, finance director, and public safety director. Under finance administration, we have Councilman Ranieri, the mayor, Ms. Kelly. Under public safety, we have Ms. Kelly, Mr. Ranieri, and Ms. Passio. Under parks and recreation, our newest member, Mr. Shapiro, Mr. Lobenstein, and Mr. Farrell. And under public works, we have Mr. Lobenstein, Mr. Farrell, and Mr. Shapiro. Construction engineering, Mr. Farrell, Mr. Ranieri, and Mr. Lobenstein. And under public events, once again, Ms. Passio, Mr. Shapiro, and Ms. Kelly. An order is in motion for those committees.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Lobenstein, second by Ms. Passio. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. That resolution is adopted. Second resolution is our professional, Resolution 20-02, which is our professional services. And I'll just quickly read off the solicitor is Mr. Dan Long from Esquire from Wade, Long, Wood, Long, and, what's that? Wade, Long, Wood, and Long. Our auditor, Michael Cesaro from Bowman and Company. Prosecutor, Andrew Viola. And in case of conflict, municipal prosecutor will be appointed. Public defender, Mr. Bob Del Sordo. Bond counsel, Philip Norcross from Parker McKay. Labor counsel, Daniel Long, Wade, Long, Wood, and Long. Special labor counsel, Louis Rosner. And engineer, Steve Bach and Associates, who I think I saw in the back row. So at this point, is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr.
I'll second that
Mr.
motion.
Ranieri, second by Ms. Kelly. Is there a roll call, please?
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Spiro.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Right, the resolution is adopted. Mr. Bach, do you want to take your seat up here? Mr. Bayshore here too? That's okay. And we're going to pause just again for a second. We have a very special guest, one that has always welcomed us in the Borough of Runnemede. We have our sheriff here this evening. Please come up and address. Because you always do. One thing, I don't think you've missed a reorganization meeting since I've been here for 12 years.
Over 800 votes.
Mr. Mayor, Council, excuse my voice. There's also at a concert singing. It's actually after stuff, of course. But happy New Year, everybody. I always get to come here. It's snowing outside now. And we kind of got here kind of quick. We got here. But we're here. We had a reorganization with Candy County this afternoon. Had to be there. I'm here. Mother home running me. God bless you all. And happy New Year to everybody.
Okay. So that resolution was adopted. Now we have Resolution 20-03. Is professional services authorizing the purchase of insurance. Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Lobenstein. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell. Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
The resolution is adopted. Next thing we have is appointments. Would the clerk read all the appointments quickly? Does she like to read her own name?
Yes, that's right. Contract Compliance Officer Joyce Pinto. Municipal Housing Liaison Joyce Pinto. Assistant Tax Collector Beth Miller. Treasurer Gregory Anderson. Municipal Humane Law Enforcement Officer Matthew Wolin. Fire Chief Patrick Moriarty. Planning Board Member Class 4 Debbie Bushin. Planning Board Member Class 3 John Ranieri. Alternate Planning Board Member, 1-year term Kenneth Lee. Planning Board Class 2, 1-year term Fred Laverty, that's the employee. Library Board Member Robin Petrangelo. Liaison to the Senior Citizens, Member of Council Pat Passia. Municipal Coordinator on Aging, Val Colasano. Clean Community Program Coordinator, Harry Rozon. Recycling Coordinator, Harry Rozon. Stormwater Coordinator, Harry Rozon. Municipal Alliance Coordinator, Nancy Anderson. Liaison to the Board of Trustees of the Library, Fred Robinstein. The Superintendent's alternate to the library, I don't know who that is yet until he gives that to me. Advisory Board of Health, Joyce Pinto, Ginny Betteridge, and Rebecca Mathis. Bailiff is Gregory Elkins. Veterans Affairs Committee, Bill Moan, William Sampolsky, and James Whiteside. The Green Team, Harry Rozon, Pat Passio, John Ranieri, Rachelle Amundson, Mary Jo Ranieri, Daniel Connor, Debbie Bushin, Linda Hurd, Jerry Polinsky, Denise Haggerty, Patty Adair, Eleanor Kelly, and the Sustainability Chairperson, John Ranieri, and the Assistant Chairperson is Rachelle Amundson.
Thank you. Mr. Mellon, did you know we appointed you as the...
Quite my father. Thank you, I'll tell him.
Is there a motion to approve the appointments?
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Farrell, second by Ms. Patsio. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Resolution 20-01 is a resolution adopting drug and alcohol abuse policy for the Borough of Runnemede. 04, and then we're going to... I said 01, okay, 2004. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Ms. Passio.
I'll second that motion.
Second by Ms. Kelly. All in favor?
Aye.
That resolution is adopted. Resolution 20-05 is our 2020 temporary municipal budget.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that
Motion
motion.
by Mr. Neri, second by Ms. Passio. That's a roll call.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Robinstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Sefra.
Yes.
Shapiro.
Superior.
Mr. Farmer.
That's right.
I had trouble with yours too. Mr. Farmer. Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Six ayes.
All right, the resolution is adopted. We're now going to do resolutions 20-06 to 20-19. As all members have reviewed these, and these are standard practices. Would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a joint resolution for all of the above.
Okay.
And I'll second that.
Motion by Mr. Ranieri, second by Ms. Passio. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly. Yes. Mr. Robinstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Sepro.
Yes.
Shapiro. Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
All right, those resolutions are adopted. At this point of the meeting, once again, it's open to the public. This is the good and welfare portion. So please, this is your last chance to talk before we close the meeting. Would anyone like to come up and say hello? No, apparently no one. Okay. Seeing no one, is there a motion to close
I'll
the
make a
public
motion to
portion?
close the public portion.
Okay, motion by Mr. Lobenstein, is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Second by Ms. Passio, all in favor?
Aye.
Words from the members of council at this time. So we're going to start with Ms. Passio. You have a microphone?
That's because you saw my paper sitting here.
I want to welcome family, friends, and dignitaries. Congratulations, Bob, and welcome Rich to our family. This is a family. Rich, I hope that you enjoy sitting in your seat as much as I do sitting in mine. And I wish everyone a healthy, loving, and prosperous 2020. And I really extend my heartfelt thank you, and I know Borough and Council does, to Pastor Andy, who never lets us down. Thank you, Pastor Andy, so much. Wherever you're at, you're there for us. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So with that, I want to just say that Runnemede rocks. And I want to also say that we will continue to make progress. Thank you. Thank you.
Ms. Kelly.
Oh, thank you, Mayor.
Yes, seniority.
And welcome, everyone. It's great to see everyone here tonight. And I wish everyone a very happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. And I look forward to working with Rich and Bob on a big year this is going to be. 2020 will be a big year. Even though we're looking forward to a new election coming up in November, we all have to do our part in that election. And believe me, there's 4 states we have to win. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Wisconsin. If you have relatives that live in those states, make sure you get them out to vote. We have to change what's happening in Washington. We have to make that change. So, on that note, I wish you all a happy new year, a new you, a new Runnemede, and Runnemede rocks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd first like to say Happy New Year's to everybody.
Happy New Year.
I hope you all had a nice holiday. Thank you for coming. I appreciate everybody coming. Congratulations, Rich and Bob. Welcome, Rich. I look forward to working with you and continue working with you, Bob. It's a pleasure working with all of council and mayor. Enjoying every year. Every year gets better. Town's just starting to really get its own momentum. Things are starting to happen. I'm very excited to be part of it. 2020 is going to be fantastic. 2019 was great. And 2020 is going to even be better. So good luck and good health to everybody, and Happy New Year. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Is this on?
Did you hear me up there?
You gotta eat the mic.
Hello. I should know that.
Yes.
I want to thank my dear friend Danny Spencer for coming and swearing me in, and my beautiful granddaughter, Molly. Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly. Congratulations, Molly.
Looking forward to another 3 years. And Nick said to me, were you nervous? I was more emotional these first 6 years. I feel council's done a great job with Runnemede. Hoping the next 3 years we keep on that same plane of trying to make Runnemede a better place. It's frustrating when people ask what's council doing, but if you're from the inside out, you know everything you're trying to do with the monies that we have. I think Runnemede would be a better place in another 3 years. And Rich, congratulations, and all my council friends. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
It's just a pleasure serving as a councilman in Runnemede. I really enjoy it. I used to be on the board of the ROI with Candy and Joe and Richie and other people. And then also on the softball I was. And it's just a joy to be serving as a councilman. I really enjoy it. I'm in charge of public works. If you get mistaken and you happen to call Mr. Shapiro instead, that's quite all right. But no, I'm just kidding. Give me a call anytime. Thank you very much.
And our newest member, address the audience. Get your mic.
Happy New Year to everybody. I just want to say, looks like I'm going to roast it as the new guy up here. But I'm looking forward to a good year, good next 3 years. I've met these guys the last couple of months, and I'm really excited. And I just want to help continue Runnemede move forward. And if you have any concerns, my door and phone is always open.
Right.
So before we adjourn, I do want to say just a few things. Once again, I want to welcome back Mr. Farrell, who's been he's been an integral part of this group of people. The core group that we brought together to work together. I think it's been wonderful. It is a great group of people, And I always say we wouldn't be able to get anything done if we didn't work as a team, work together, respect each other, and move forward. As for Mr. Shapiro, I've known him for a long time. We've coached together. I tortured him also, made him, he's tortured me back in sports. But I do want to say it was an honor that he asked me to swear him in. It is something, it's his choice to do whoever he wants to swear him in. It's a reflection. So I want to say thank you for giving me that honor, because it is an honor. And I do want to welcome you aboard. And I know you're going to make a difference, with this group. We keep moving forward. I want to thank all those who used to be members of council and who are previous mayors. Those who came before us also laid the groundwork. It's not that we don't forget what our past did. We relish in what the past did, and we keep moving, we keep changing with what goes on in the town. We have to continue to evolve and understand the challenges that we constantly have. We see it in all our departments. All our borough employees constantly change and evolve and do what's right for this community. And it's been an honor for myself to be here for, now this is going on my 12th year now. So I enjoy it. I love it, as everyone knows. I enjoy being with everyone. These are the days I enjoy the most, because it's a friendly audience out there. I always say that. Reorganization is a nice, friendly audience. Come back next month and you'll see a difference. So we'll see. But I want to welcome back all our professionals that are always a part of this community, that help us do what needs to be done. And once again, it is an effort. If anyone out there doesn't realize, there is a tremendous group of people that help with this community. The Heart and Soul group that's got together, the Reimagine Runnemede, the planning board, all the employees, everything that they do, the volunteers that get involved, the youth organizations, the school district, everybody makes this community what it is. So it's one of the reasons I moved to this community, and I'm very happy being here. I love where I live, and I love the people that are up here and in this community. Not everybody, but that's okay, right? We 51%. But with that, I want to thank everyone for coming this evening. At this point, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Let's see, you got to be dancing to win it. All in favor? All right, we are adjourned at 6:42. Thank you all for coming.